Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. The court judgment by the Rivers State High Court came as a rude shock to PDP, especially in Rivers State. They didn't think it, even I believe that Wike wasn't expecting that the Congress will be nullified, and also the chairman that was elected during the Congress also will be kicked out. It came as a rude shock to them. So they absorbed it, and just a few hours ago, they had to respond to it. And you get to hear the position of the Rivers State faction of the People Democratic Party that align with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, what their position is in respect to that court judgment and their next move. Wow. And according to the news, the Rivers State faction of the People Democratic Party, which is in affiliation with the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, has denounced a recent court ruling that nullified its Congress, labeling it a kangaroo judgment. In a press statement released yesterday, the PDP Publicity Secretary in Rivers State, Dr. Kenneth Yowika, announced that the party's legal team is scrutinizing the judgment and intend to file an appeal promptly. The development followed a ruling by the Rivers State High Court in Port Harcourt, which invalidated the ward local government and state congresses conducted by the PDP in 2024. Justice Stephen Jumbo issued an interlocutory injunction restraining the executives who emerged from these congresses from functioning as officers of the PDP in the state. The court's decision was in response to a suit filed by two Port Harcourt-based lawyers, Edwin Woko and Love Otuonye, along with two other party members. They contended that the congresses held on July 27, August 10 and August 31, 2024 were conducted in violation of a court injunction issued on July 16, 2024, which had barred the PDP and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from organizing congresses pending the determination of the originating summon. The claimant sought an order to nullify the congresses and restrain the resulting executive from acting as the party's leadership in the state. Justice Jumbo upheld their prayers, nullifying the congresses and restraining the affected individuals from parading themselves as PDP executives in Rivers State. This ruling is perceived as a setback to the faction loyal to Nyesom Wike and ongoing political tension in Rivers State. The PDP's decision to appeal indicates that the legal battle over the party's leadership in the state is far from being over. Also, in a related development, the APC in Rivers State have spoken up concerning the crisis in the state, especially the one faced by Tony Okocha's faction APC, stressing it to 2018 and all of that. But then our focus is more on when he was asked a question on what will happen if Nyesom Wike decides to sponsor another governorship candidate for the Rivers State governorship election in 2027. Chibuike Ikenga, who was interviewed with a spokesperson to Tony Okocha, said that it will be difficult for Fubara to get the governorship ticket, and if he doesn't get the ticket, he will work against the PDP governorship candidate, which will be an advantage to the All Progressive Congress. Here is what he said: definitely, I believe that the Federal Capital Territory Minister will bring his candidate. He will bring our own candidate in All Progressive Congress, and then we'll go to the battlefield. How can we back a candidate in the People Democratic Party? He said whoever wins will take over. We have an advantage because the governor, if he does not get the ticket, which is unlikely, it's unlikely that he will get the ticket. Then he will go ahead and do anything to do anti-party. He will work against the party, the People Democratic Party. Then it will be advantageous for us. A lot of invitations are going on. That was what his response was. Why I'm bringing in this is, the Bwahaha right now, because in PDP, based on what I am seeing, it's very obvious that Fubara himself wants to make sure that PDP in Rivers State is sanitized and he gets back his position as the leader of the party, so that going for governorship position come 2027 will be no hassle. He wants to prepare the ground. My colleague is in the house. What's the standpoint on all of this? All of a sudden, a group of people came out. They have cancelled the Congress in PDP conducted based on the fact that there was a pending court case which warns that there shouldn't be any Congress until the case is true in court. But Wike went ahead, conducted it. Now they have invalidated that Congress. They have kicked out the PDP guy, and they said they want to go to court and they want to appeal the case that is considered a kangaroo judgment. Do you think that Fubara's hand is in this, trying to see how he can prepare a pathway for himself come 2027.
And most definitely, this is politics, and I'm sure veterans are the ones showing him what to do. Don't forget that Fubara originally is a civil servant, and the pillars, the founding fathers of Rivers politics are right now behind him. And they would literally tell him exactly what to do to keep the party very busy till 2027. We can get very busy and we can also get very dirty and messy. Not one person that they will say, no one man is have monopoly of anything. If you what you know, someone else also knows. Don't forget that Mary Odeli also here is justice.
Yes.
And we can still follow peace, and yet still not PDP and APC will not be anywhere in politics. They could run this thing. They're already running it already. APC here nullified, PDP here nullified. Rivers, Politics 101. The protege is not teaching his veteran, his master, on how to run it. He taught him. He learned well, because that's exactly what Wike did in 2023 in his re-election time. At the end of the day, APC could not field anybody.
2019.
They had to run to AAC. Even in AAC, a day to the election, the deputy resigned. a night, not a day, a night. The next we just heard, and the deputy is no longer running. Brother, how far? Politics is politics. It is when you are okay, that your platform is okay, that you come and contest outside. That's exactly what is happening. The same thing that Fubara watched his master do in his time. It's keeping them busy. Yes, you will keep. If you're not careful, in 2027, 2026, there will be another part of the they may rush the thing to get to the Supreme Court. Then there will be another group will come out from somewhere and start all over again. Like this, no. This faction that produced the candidate is the wrong faction. It's not supposed to, because the person that came out as the River State chairman is the wrong faction that delivered. Therefore, the candidate is null and void. Before you know it, they're still on the case. The election have taken place, and if Wike is not careful, that which he has played is what they'll play on him.
This is really serious. So, taking into consideration what my colleague has said, in 2018, 2019, that was the same thing Wike did. But right now, PDP, APC is trying to see how, even if Wike is trying to play some game, we want to be clean enough to have our candidate, so that at the end of the day, we'll not be picked up. But Emeka Beke here too is keeping them quiet, because he's the legitimate guy to fill that position. And until he finishes his tenure, nothing happens. So right now, the case had already come up, and he had been declared the winner. Tony Okocha is behaving as if he's a boss. They are keeping him quiet. Possibly in 2027 or 2026, the case will come out again, invalidating all the candidates that will come up on the platform of APC, which will make the whole thing is.
Do you understand?
I think right now everybody should
Because
begin.
we have two chairmen now.
Two chairmen.
Factional chairman. Now imagine if.
And that's about the same thing that's going to happen in PDP.
That is what is happening already, because next thing there'll be another chairman that will come out and say, no, this one is invalid before. So now Emeka Beke is keeping quiet. By the time Okocha begins to make noise that it is his turn, when the time comes, next thing you get to hear is, it is not Emeka Beke that got it. For that reason, it's invalidated. It is not a legitimate. And the process begins all over again, and they'll be battling back and forth. It's gonna be a crazy one.
Wow. Let's make that conversation. What's your standpoint on all of this?